controversial parenting tag. I'm just gonna do them quick, and if you're offended by my opinion, then you shouldn't really be watching this video because that's pretty much what it is. It's a video on opinions. My opinions are really all based on what I know, not based off of other people's opinions, but anyways, like, if you're gonna sit there and comment and, like, be rude about it, then I really don't care. But so the first one is pro-life versus pro-choice. I am like 100% pro-life for most circumstances. Like, I know people get like sexually assaulted, and like in that case, then yeah, I'm okay with it because that'd just be awful on both the mom and the child as well. But other than that, I'm 100% pro-life. The next one's baby wearing. I'm totally for baby wearing to a point. Like, I think that constantly carrying around your kid, like, that's bad for, like, their development. Like, I think, like, tons of people can do stuff like, well, your kid is on tummy time and stuff like that, but baby wearing for when you need to get like, when you have a fussy baby and you need to get stuff done, then I'm totally for it. I will be baby wearing for some stuff. Circumcision is the next one. I personally, my opinion, I'm for circumcision. Like, I really am. Obviously, if I was having a boy, I would look into it a lot more and do more research on it, but right now I'm for circumcision. Like, it really doesn't bother me having family in the healthcare field. Like, you know a lot more about the procedure and that it is cleaner, and like it takes like a lot less care, I guess, but I'm for it, to be honest. But if you're not, then like that's okay. Like, I'm not, like, just because you don't agree with one of my opinions, I'm not gonna call you a bad mom or a bad parent or anything like that. Adoption is the next one. I'm totally for adoption. I personally know people who can't have children, and I think that it's a great way for people to have a family, and for people who can't take care of a kid to give them the life that every kid deserves, I guess. So that really, like, it's a touchy subject, I know, with a lot of people, but I'm totally for adoption. Baby piercing. I personally want to get Sophia's ears pierced, but my mom and my dad thought, like, my dad was actually really mad when my grandma got my ears pierced. But like, I do think it is their decision, like, really, if you want to get your ears pierced or not, because I know people who don't, but you can always let it grow in. Like, really, like, if they get older and they don't like having ears pierced, take them out, let them grow in. Like, it's not like ear piercings don't grow back in. So breast milk versus formula. I am 100% for breastfeeding. I know that there's complications where some people can't, whether it's to do with the baby or the mom, but, and I get that I also understand that, like, it's a huge, like, emotional demand too as well on the mom. So, like, I'm for both of them, really. Like, it's whatever you choose and whatever you think is best for yourself and your children. So, spanking. I know I'm likely gonna get yelled at for this one, but I'm for spanking. I was spanked as a kid. I know tons of people who were. Like, yeah, obviously I wouldn't go right for that as a discipline, but I know some people who could use that method because nothing else has worked. I know some kids that are just very bad and have no discipline whatsoever. But I'm for it, and if you don't like that, then sorry, but I really don't really care. Co-sleeping is the next one. I'm not for co-sleeping. I get that it's the bonding experience and stuff, but I'm not comfortable with having a baby in the bed. That's my personal preference. Also, like, I roll in my sleep a lot, and so does Matthew. So I just don't. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with having a baby in the bed. I'd be afraid that I'm constantly gonna roll over on top of her. But also, like, if you co-sleep for longer, then it's a lot harder to have that separation. And I know a lot of people who co-slept with their children, and their kids have like separation anxiety really bad, and they have trouble with school and everything. So my personal opinion, I won't co-sleep. Like, yeah, I have a pack and play that's sitting right beside the bed, but that's as close as she's getting. The next one is home versus charter versus public versus private school. Here I have a public, Catholic, and homeschool. Like, we have one private school, but it's pretty much Catholic school. I'm Catholic, so personally I want to put her into the Catholic system because I think the education is a lot better. I've been to all of the schools in my hometown, and my personal preference with the education and like the help that the school provides is definitely the Catholic school. Like, for kids with IEPs and learning disabilities, they get iPads to help them. Like, you get an iPad for like the whole year, and it has different programs on it to help them, and they get to do their exam and everything like on their iPad. And like, I know that the public schools around here don't provide that, but I think that's great, especially with them being able to type and stuff and have that auto correct on there all the time for them to help them with their spelling. So personally, I don't have a like, I guess my preference is Catholic school, but it's really, me and Matthew haven't really talked about it yet, but I'm pretty sure we're leaning more towards the Catholic. I would never homeschool my kid because I think I want to give her the opportunity to go out and meet friends and have that social connection with other kids. So, next one is vaccinations. I'm totally for vaccinations except for one, and that's the flu shot. I hate the flu shot. I think it's dumb, and it doesn't work. And I know that for sure because I just got my flu shot. My doctor told me that, like, if I don't get my flu shot, then I'm likely going to get pneumonia because I have a really bad immune system. And I got the flu shot, and about a week ago, I had the flu like you could not imagine. And I hate the flu shot. Other than that, yeah, I'm good with the vaccinations. It really doesn't bug me. It's just the flu shot. Like, that's not happening. That's not going anywhere near my kid. Next one is medicating children. I'm for, like, medication. Yeah, like, it's out there, it's available, but obviously I'm not going to jump right to it. I'm going to look for, like, different methods first. If there's other stuff out there that I could go to first before I, like, drug up my kids. So, but it is out there to help. Like, I know there's baby Tylenol and baby Orajel, like, and it's safe, like, if you know how to use it properly and correctly. So the next one is cloth versus disposable diapers. I'm for both of them. I wanted to do cloth diapering, but everyone else around me is like, well, then you're the only person changing the diaper because I won't do that. And, like, I completely understand where they're coming from. And I was looking into cloth diapering, like, I honestly was, but it's just, you have to put so much money out front, which I don't have the money to put out front. So I'm sticking with disposable now. My next kid, if I have more, like, if I'm more financially stable, then yeah, I likely will do the cloth diapering. And the last one is the cry it out method. I'm totally for the cry it out method. My parents used it on me. I know tons of people who use it on their kids. I think it's bad, honestly, just to snap up your kid right away. Like, half the time they're fake crying. Like, I know tons of kids who will sit there and scream, and then you pick them up and they start giggling, and it's like really, just leave them. Like, they will get used to it. Like, obviously I'm not gonna let my kid like scream bloody murder. Like, obviously I'm not gonna do that. But if like you go to lay her down in her crib and she starts whining a little bit, obviously I'm just gonna let her whine it out or cry it out a little. But if she starts screaming, then yeah, I'm gonna go pick her up. But yeah, like, I'm for it. So those are my opinions. Like I said before, if you don't like them, then I'm sorry, but those are my opinions on the controversial parenting